opinion is over half, so somebody had even said 90. I don't know if it's that high, but certainly 55%. 55% of my judging you, whether you're good, competent, credible, relevant, knowledgeable, extraordinary, state of the art, all the things that you want to be seen as students, as people who are going to go out and change this great nation of ours, boils down to the shoes that you're wearing and your body. By the way, you can never look at the shoes right now. You guys are already failing that test. Shoes. You're students, I understand. You're student voice. Dress. I want to talk a little bit more about dress later on, actually, and especially dressing for students. Body language. This is an interesting area. How many of you are aware of how you carry your body and how much importance it plays in terms of the image and the brand that you want to portray? Certainly in terms of soft skills. Are you aware? I mean, I'm looking at your body language right now. Some of you are leaning forward, you seem interested in what I'm saying. Your body language is already telling me that perhaps you don't entirely believe what I'm saying. Are you aware of what your body is doing? Are you aware of how important it is? Ladies and gentlemen, over half of your first impression, your second impression, your lasting impression is based on your body language. And if you are able to control what your body says, whether it's walking, standing, sitting, these are the little areas that I can tell you for a fact in terms of communication skills, very little people pay attention to. In fact, what most people say, the most important thing is what you say, isn't it? I walk into your office, I want to hear you regurgitating some information to show me that you have read. Umesoma. This is a smart person. And that is how I'm going to judge you as a professional. In fact, what you say, ladies and gentlemen, in my estimation, plays very little in terms of how people judge you. Remember, this is not necessarily a conscious thing. A lot of it, in fact, is subconscious. But we cannot control this brain that God has given us. And what I'm trying to tell you here is that if you don't pay attention to some of these other areas, let's talk a little bit about this thing called the voice. How many of you are aware of what your voice sounds like? In other words, you've heard your voice before. Maybe it was recorded and you heard it being played back. How many of you have heard your voice before? Who's heard their voice before? All right. My good man there, how is your voice? Is it soft? Is it sweet? Is it sonorous? Does it attract young ladies? Does it make babies cry? I would like to know, what do you think your voice is like? How do you describe your voice?
I think it's moody.
It's moody? What do you mean by it's moody? What does that mean? It goes in the mood. What kind of a mood are you in right now? Ladies and gentlemen, here's another thing that you may not be aware of. Are you aware that your voice is one of the most, well, first of all, in terms of oral communication, that is it, that's your voice, assuming that you are not hearing and, deaf impaired and you can't speak. Your voice is the most important instrument of communication. Every day you're getting up and talking. Every day you'll be getting up and talking to your clients, talking to the people that you work with, especially as people who are in this field of yours called engineering. But do you know that your voice is part of that impression that you make, part of that, the pantheon of soft skills that I'm talking about? For example, and I'm talking to you, sir, since you're a man, did you know that having a deeper voice? Well, first of all, ladies, where are the ladies? Ladies, you want a man with a little bit of bass in his voice when he talks to you. In your private life, hey baby, you know, it's not the same impact. It's more attractive. But did you know that having a deeper voice in the professional world, that's what we're going here. Having a deeper voice, do you know that actually you're considered more trustworthy? You're considered more honest. Information is received better, it is processed better. It is an advantage to have a deeper voice in business today.